What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Totally Inspired. Today we're going to change things a little bit because I have a guest with me, someone that's going to share some insights on something that a lot of us don't think about. But before we get into the details of our topic for today, I'd like to encourage you to continue subscribing, continue liking and commenting on the videos, because that really goes a long way on encouraging me to continue creating content for you. And thank you to all those subscribers that have been subscribing in the last few weeks and the comments that we're getting. Thank you so much. Well, as I said, we're tuning things a little bit differently today. With me, I have Lebo Phaswana, who is going to be talking to us about what we call a passive income. And a passive income, for those of you that might not know this term, is an income that you earn outside of your day-to-day job, the job that you do on a daily basis. Maybe you could be employed full-time, but rather than relying on one income, you also do what others call side hustles or side gigs. So today we're going to talk about the property side hustle. That's the passive income that Lebo is going to be talking to us in real estate, if I may be more specific. So Lebo, welcome and thank you for joining us on Totally Inspired. We are a community where we are encouraging one another to do more and just to inspire one another and be more. And it's very interesting because Lebo is going to be our first male guest on the channel. So yay, we're so happy to have you. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me, Sibo. It's awesome and a great experience to be here. I'm already feeling inspired just by being on this channel. Thank you for having me.
Well, Lebo, maybe let us start with the first things first. Can you just tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yes, I'm Lebo Phaswana and I'm the Market Center Administrator at Keller Williams Clockwork Properties in Edenvale. I've been with the Market Center for the past 4.5 years, and purely because I have a passion for people and I enjoy seeing people succeed.
If there's anything that the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us, it's the dangers of relying on one income and the importance of actually having a passive income. Can you just expand a little bit more about the advantages of having a passive income?
Great, Sibo. Thank you very much for that question. Passive income advantages are that should any unforeseen circumstances take place in your main job, then you'd be in a position to continue leading the lifestyle that you'd already set for yourself. Secondly, it's complementary income for single income earning families. And thirdly, of course, you get to experience the thrill, the motivation, and of course the inspiration behind you doing what you love the most.
Thanks for that, Lebo. I think it's really enlightening, and a lot of people will actually see the value of actually finding themselves a passive income. Well, maybe let's move on to my next question. What would you say are the opportunities that lie in real estate if one wants to get into real estate for purposes of having a passive income or a side hustle?
Great, Sibo. Thank you very much for that question. And I love the fact that you're referring to it as the side hustle. Everybody wants to be hustling at this time, right? So yes, we do have that structure in place, and it's the referral structure. So should anybody want to keep their profession or remain in the business line that they're in at this point in time, but would also want to earn in real estate, then we've got a referral structure where it's either you're going to refer a seller or you're referring a buyer, depending on who they are. On successful registration of that transaction, then a certain percentage will be due to you as referral fees. And should you want to then take real estate as an active income avenue for you, then, because remember you're also growing your business, then would be in a position to say, fine, we'll provide you with training, mentorship and coaching in our market center.
Wow, that is really enlightening. I think some of the things that you've shared with us, a lot of us are not really aware of those things, and I do hope the viewers are actually gaining from some of the insights that you've shared and some of the advice that you're giving them. Maybe let me move on to my next question. Many people may wonder whether it's a good idea actually to get into real estate given the devastation of COVID-19. People have lost jobs. people have, lost their income. Would you say there are any opportunities in real estate? So in other words, is the property market a safe space to play in?
Oh, absolutely, Sibo. Now, in fact, is the best time to be getting into real estate. So depending on who you are, if you're a first-time home buyer, because of the low interest rates that we're experiencing, now essentially is the best time to be buying property. If you're an investor, now also is the best time for you to be buying property, because of course, like I said, the low interest rates, and of course, if you're looking to sell off some of your properties because of the appreciation and value of those properties, you will then see a return on your investment. Lastly as well, if you're somebody who's looking to join real estate and you want to start your own business and you want to grow it as well within a business, training, mentoring, as well as coaching programs are available at Keller Williams, complemented by the systems and the tools that we've got. Ultimately, then a profit is what you will then be experiencing in the growth of your business.
Wow, that's very enlightening and encouraging to hear, because a lot of people would actually be scared to get into a space like real estate when things are so economically unstable and people don't know what's going on. The situation is very volatile, but thank you for opening our eyes to that. And then I'll move on to my next question now for you, Lebo. What does one need to actually get started? So if I want to get into that space, what are the prerequisites that are required for me to be a part of this?
Yes, sure, Sibo. So in order for one to get started, you'll need 6 months worth of funds to take care of any of your personal expenses between now and the time you sell off a property. You will also need a smartphone, you'll need a laptop, you'll need your own vehicle, your own database, and of course with that requirement, real estate training plus productivity coaching will then be provided for any associate who then comes on board.
Okay, that really helps, because I think my next question would have been actually how, if I'm new to this space, how will I even make it? But it's good that you guys actually provide the coaching to set me up or to set us up so that we're able to get in there and we don't feel lost. My next question will actually be around issues of the dominance, the male dominance, the type of people that are in the property and real estate industry. What if there's a woman that's listening out there and wondering, how on earth will I manage to navigate a male-dominated space like real estate? Is there an opportunity for a woman to actually be successful in this space?
Thanks, Sibo. Well, contrary to this belief, Sibo, women are actually doing exceptionally well in the industry. I'll just give you just a few stats. Last year, about 65% of all the buyers that bought property last year alone, according to the Property 24 and some of the articles that were issued, 65% of those buyers or those first-time buyers were actually women. So that says a lot about who's got the income. And of course, secondly, again, one thing that I would like to also put out there is that our operating principal, Diane Cross, she's a lady, and she's been our operating principal since 2016. So certainly that also is evidence of how well the industry is doing and how accommodative the industry is. And of course, thirdly, again, I'm going to give you some more of our stats here. 63% of our associates in the market center here are ladies. We've got an associate base of 102 agents, and hopefully when you join us as a lady, then we'll be 103 agents, and we'll then have a 64% mark. So essentially, this industry, contrary to popular belief or to that belief that it is a male-dominated industry, no, not true. You can come and visit us in our market center, and we do have the evidence with us. So women, you're more than welcome to come in and dominate the industry. After all, we know that the ladies do make a house a home. So yes, join us in real estate.
So there you have it, viewers. If you're listening, I'm sure you're actually encouraged to actually start exploring this as an opportunity, because as Lebo says, this is actually a space where women have been successful. In real estate, they've managed to navigate and find their space and occupy it. Well, maybe, Lebo, for those people that are watching and are interested to know more about this, where can they get a hold of you? How can they get contact? How can they get in touch with you and get more information?
Certainly. So anybody who's interested in joining real estate or knowing more about real estate and the opportunities that are there for them in real estate, please get in touch with me on 081 007 7562. That is 081 007 7562. Or you can send me an email on lebu.phaswana@kwsa.co.za. You can send your email to lebu.phaswana@kwsa.co.za, and let's see how best we can get our conversation going and see how quickly as possible we can get you into real estate and you start earning and growing your business and earning an income.
Thank you so much, Lebo. Thank you for taking the time to come and talk to us, the Totally Inspired community, and giving us more information on the value of passive income. Well, queens and gents who are on this program, thank you for watching. I hope this has given you the courage to explore other opportunities of finding a different income stream from the one that you're ordinarily used to. Just as Lebo says, this is the time to get into this space. Let us not be frightened by what COVID-19 is showing us in terms of the economy, in terms of what is happening around the world. This is actually the time to explore this space.
Absolutely, Sibo. Thank you for having me here. It's been a pleasure being on your show and also being on your channel. All the best. God bless. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you for joining us, Lebo. We really enjoyed having you, and we hope you'll be able to come back and talk to us some more about the real estate industry. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you've been inspired and informed. I look forward to talking to you once again during our next session of Totally Inspired. I'm excited to say our next video will be looking at skin care. I know skin is a big thing for a lot of women. So do stay tuned and watch out for the next video upload, as we will be talking about something that I know you'll immensely benefit from. And we'll have a guest once again all the way from the United Arab Emirates. So do stay tuned. Make sure you don't miss it. Until next time, keep inspiring.
So there you have it, queens. Hope you had been inspired by today's video and that you'll go out and be more and do more, because you deserve a full life. Before you go, remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of this inspiring content, and do share my link with your circle of queens. Until next time, keep inspiring.